where my wife and I did not fight. My wife had a severe cold, and I was troubled by severe indigestion. Married men know Toastmasters, no fight, no argument in life means no spice in life. My sister got to know about this thing. She called me. Yeah, why don't you meet my friend who is a homeopathist? Maybe he can help you out. I said, come on. You know what homeopathy is? Homeopathy has no side effect, but also no real effect. She said, no, don't say that. It doesn't matter what doctor you meet, what medicine you take. All that matters is the trust you have in your doctor. That was a cogent and convincing argument. I decided, anyway, there won't be any side effect. If I am lucky, there won't be some effect. So we met this doctor called Mr. Prabhu, the homeopathist. My wife and I gave vivid descriptions about our problems. And while we were narrating, oblivious of what's going on, he leaned his body towards his right, to his closet. He took a bottle of medicine that had small pills. He poured those pills into 2 plastic containers as we were talking. And once we finished our talk, he said, here is your medicine. My wife and I looked at each other in surprise. We looked at the doctor. I don't know what happened. He took those bottles, scribbled something on them. He put it back on the table and said, no more confusion. C is for cold, D for digestion. Again, my wife looked at me. I always admire my wife's facial expressions. I realized what she wanted me to ask. I asked a question. Doctor, my wife and I know C means cold, D means digestion. What about those tablets? Do they know? He was incensed. You must be an IT engineer. I said, why? You ask too many questions, you think you're too smart, and you trust internet more than doctors. I didn't argue with him. We went home, we released those sugar-coated pills, very sweet. In 3 days, miracle happened. We were back to normal. We were perfectly okay. And from that day, I started trusting this doctor and homeopathy. A few months passed by, my brother was in town, and he had this weird skin infection on his neck. My sister and I persuaded him to meet this homeopathist, the magician of our family. He said, okay, let me try. This time, he gave a bottle of solution. He said, now, you should mix this with Johnson's baby cream or Nivea and apply that on the affected area. Everything will be okay. My brother got so excited. He started revealing other parts of his body that had infections. He said, doctor, I got some itch on my ankle. It was the same cream. He said, what about some scars on my elbow? So the gesture meant use the same cream. I said, hold it, hold it. Don't go beyond your elbow. Meaning, I didn't say this, I used my Toastmaster skills to express using my gesture. So he realized he stopped at that point. If he hadn't stopped, the doctor would have asked him to bathe in that cream every day. After 2 weeks, my brother called me. With great excitement, he said, your doctor has got magic in his solution. My skin is glowing. I need 3 more bottles. 1 for me, 2 for my friends. One of my friends had been suffering from terrible back pain. He had met almost every doctor in Bangalore, and none of them helped him. He was dejected in life, and I met him a few months ago. He walked like an injured elephant. Someone suggested that he should meet a massage therapist in Mysore who is supposed to have magical powers to cure back pain with this great massage. He had only hope in his life, this massage therapist. All the way from Bangalore to Mysore, he traveled for a 15-minute session with him. In 15 minutes, I don't know what he did, what vein he pressed, where he pressed, how he pressed. He felt relaxed. In 3 sessions, he was back to normal. When I met him again after 2 months, I was surprised. From an injured elephant, now he walked like a baby elephant with great agility. On top of that, he had planned his second honeymoon trip. Ladies and gentlemen, in all these 3 episodes, there is one common thread, which is the trust in doctors and trust in medicines. If you look around, open your eyes, you will see umpteen such examples where trust in doctors can create miracles in people's lives. Dr. Joseph Murphy in his book, The Power of Subconscious Mind says, human mind is the biggest factor in healing arts. If your mind can believe that something can cure you, it will. So my suggestion to all of you is, when you meet your doctors next time, don't be skeptical, don't question them. Just trust them intensely, have unwavering faith on what they give. I'm sure it will work magic in your life. If you trust your doctor, you can actually postpone your tryst with death. Back to the Toastmaster.
Thanks, Pramodha. A wonderful humorous speech. I'm sure all of us enjoyed the speech. Carry on with the session. I would like to call upon our host, table topic master for today, Rajesh, to conduct the session for us.